Have you ever felt like your body is on a schedule you didn't choose? That's your menstruation cycle, powered by a clever hormone system. Now, if you're managing premenstrual symptoms, planning a pregnancy, or you're just simply curious about your normal menstrual cycle, learning how these hormones fluctuate in each phase will help you to be more connected to your reproductive health. So, by that I mean this video is made specially for you. Draw close, and some things you'll be hearing here probably could be your first time, or maybe you've heard it but you did not understand. The best thing to do is save this video to watch later. Welcome to Talk Health with Nurse P, and today we'll be discussing hormones and your menstrual cycle. Hormones and your menstrual cycle. In our last video, we talked about hormones. We extensively mentioned some hormones that are involved in reproductive health in both male and female. And today we'll be dealing on hormones and how it affects your menstrual cycle. There is something in your body that controls how you feel and function. It is called the hormones. Now today we'll be discussing how these particular hormones and what types of hormones are involved or control your menstrual cycle, right? Yes. A person's monthly period is controlled by a changing level of certain hormones. Now, there are various hormones in your body. Remember, hormones are chemical messengers. If you want to know all about hormones, you could go back to our previous video on hormones and its importance and watch it, or save it to watch later, right? Now, these hormones travel through your bloodstreams. They are chemical messengers that travel through your bloodstreams, right? Now, there are two specific hormones that play a big role in your menstrual cycle. Number one is your estrogen. Now, if you're a lady, you should have heard of this before. Now, the two hormones are estrogen and progesterone. Estrogen and progesterone. Now, these two hormones play a big role in your menstrual cycle, right? They are produced in the ovaries. Now, your ovaries is where egg is stored, right? Now, these hormones help to prepare the uterus for pregnancy, right? Yes, and we'll be mentioning menstrual cycle, and I'm sure you're wondering, what is menstrual cycle? Now, menstrual cycle is your monthly hormonal process. By that I mean, ladies, right? Your monthly hormonal process your body go through to prepare you for pregnancy. Yes, I take that again. Menstrual cycle is your monthly hormonal process that your body undergoes to prepare you for pregnancy. Now, a typical menstrual cycle is meant to last for 21 to 35 days. Though I've seen recently, I attended a conference and it was mentioned that most people also experience from 18 days to 45 days, right? And this menstrual cycle include 4 key factors. Now, this is where I want you to pay keen attention. 4 key phases, right? 4 key phases. I want you to draw close, pay attention. Save this video to watch for later. If you've not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Turn on the notification bell so you'll be the first to be notified when we make a new post. Like our post, drop a comment, and do not forget to share to your friends. Share to your group chats, share to your friends, share to your colleagues. They need this information, right? Now, back to what we're discussing. The 4 key phases of menstrual cycle. Now, for number 1, we'll be mentioning them according to how they occur. 1, we have the menstrual phase. 2 is the follicular phase. 3 is the ovulation phase, and 4 is the luteal phase. Take that again. Menstrual phase, follicular phase, ovulation, and then the luteal phase. Now, for the menstrual phase, this phase lasts for 5 days, from day 1 to day 5. Now, your menstrual cycle generally begins when you start your period. Start from day 1 to day 5. Now, this period, if there is no pregnancy, right? If pregnancy did not occur during the previous cycle, your uterus does what is known as shading. Your uterus shades its lining. Now, this lining was prepared for pregnancy, prepared for fertilization, prepared for the growth of the fetus. Now, what your uterus does, because there was no pregnancy, is that it shades this lining. You know what shading is, right? and that is what is known as the menstrual bleeding. The menstrual bleeding. Now, which hormones are involved in this? Is your estrogen and your progesterone. Now, what are the symptoms you experience during this phase? One is that you experience fatigue. Two is cramping for most people. Three is there will be a shift in your emotions, right? Follow me. Now, the second phase is your follicular phase. Now, this is where I want you to pay attention very well. Why? Because during the follicular phase, it overlaps with your menstrual phase. By that I mean, while you're menstruating, the follicular phase is also ongoing, but it lasts longer than your menstrual phase. Remember, the menstrual phase is from day 1 to day 5, while the follicular phase is from day 1 to day 13. Now, in this phase, the brain sends a signal through the follicle stimulating hormones. Take note, there is a hormone produced by your brain called the follicle stimulating hormone. Now, the brain will now use that hormone to send a signal to your ovaries from up to down to begin to mature follicles. Right? Now, this follicle is what holds your eggs. The follicle, your eggs is being held by a follicle. Now, when there is a signal sent, it begins to mature the eggs. Now, the hormones that are involved in this is your estrogen and your follicle stimulating hormones, right? Now, the next phase is the ovulation. Now, this happens around day 14. Remember, follicle phase is day 1 to day 13. Menstrual phase is day 1 to day 5. Your ovulation phase is around day 14. Now, this is when estrogen is at its peak, right? It's on a very high side, right? During your menstrual phase, the estrogen was on a low level. During your follicles phase, it was just minimal. But during the ovulation phase, the estrogen rises, preparing you, the female, for pregnancy, right? Now, this estrogen hits a peak, and then when it rises like this, it now triggers another hormones that is also supposed to be there when a woman is preparing for pregnancy, called the luteinizing hormones. Now, this luteinizing hormone is the one that will cause the release of eggs. So you now see that this is a whole process, right? Now, this is what will now cause the release of the egg. And at this period, you are at your fertile window. Many women used to say, I don't know when I'm fertile, I don't know when I'm not fertile, I don't know when I'm ovulating. This video is for you. So take notes. Now, the symptoms you experience is mild cramps, increased libido, and then the cervical mucus will be egg white, right? Now, the last phase is the luteal phase. Now, during the luteal phase, the released follicles turn into what is called corpus luteum, and this corpus luteum will now cause a rise in your progesterone. All this is to prepare you for pregnancy, right? Now, when progesterone comes in, it comes in a high side, preparing your uterus for pregnancy. Now, if fertilization does not happen, all these hormones begin to drop in their level. They return to low level because there was no fertilization. So this returning to a low level will now trigger your next period. Returning to this low level is what now brings about your next period, right? Now, the symptoms you experience during this period is your premenstrual symptoms, right? Like bloating, breast tenderness, and you begin to be irritated concerning so many things. Maybe a smell of something, sound of something, you just have irritability, right? Now, that's for the 4th phase. Now, what happens when your hormones are not in sync, like they're not working accordingly? Maybe when follicle stimulating hormone is supposed to be working, it's not there. Or when luteinizing hormone is supposed to cause the release of eggs, it's not happening. What's the things to look out for? You could be having what is known as PCOS, right? Or thyroid dysfunction, or endometriosis, or just undergoing stress, right? Or you're experiencing excessive weight gain. All these things would cause a drop in your hormonal levels, right? In summary, your menstrual cycle is driven by hormones, right? It's driven by hormones that rise and fall in a natural rhythm. It has to be natural. It has a way. Remember, go back to the previous explanation I made. The menstrual phase, the estrogen and progesterone are very low. during the follicular phase, they are still at a mild level. During ovulation phase, the estrogen rises, preparing the uterus for pregnancy. Then during the luteal phase, the progesterone is on a high level, preparing the uterus for fertilization. Right? There's a consistency it has. Not when estrogen is supposed to be high, estrogen is low, there will be a problem. Right? Now, this controls your ovulation and your period. Now, they keep your cycle regular and your reproductive health strong. So understanding them will help you take charge of your body. So please, ladies, sisters, I don't want to hear somebody say, I don't know how to track my cycle. I don't know how to track my cycle. You should watch this video. Don't forget to share this video to your friends, share it to your colleagues, your work group chat. It might be helpful to someone out there, right? Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, turn on the notification button, like our post, drop a comment. Let's know that what we are doing here is actually helping someone out there, right? Follow Talk Health with Nospi on YouTube, and we'll be here to answer some of your questions. We'll be here to listen to the concerns you have as it pertains to your reproductive health and your sexual health, right? With that, we'll see you in our next video. Bye.